Hey guys, it's Hannah and welcome back to the Dyslexic Reader and welcome to another episode of Novel Tea Chats. Hello to all my new subscribers. We've had quite a lot in the past week, which I'm super excited about, and I'm happy to have you all here. For those of you who don't know, I try to do 2 videos a week, a midweek one normally on Wednesday, which is just completely random, a mix of wrap-ups and reviews and tag videos and all those good things. And then every Sunday we have novelty chats, which are bookish discussion videos. And for every novelty chats episode, I always have a mug of tea with me. So if you want to pause this and go and get your tea or coffee or juice or water or alcoholic beverage, that's fine. My mug for today says "Feeling Foxy" and has a little fox on it, which is super cute. It's a really good size, this mug. I like it. I love big mugs, but I don't like my mugs too big because then the tea gets cold before you can drink it, so I feel like this one's a good size. Before we get stuck in, I wanted to give you guys a update on my reading. I normally do this at the start of every novelty chats, sort of on what I've read in the week and how it's going. For Sherlock September, I'm taking a break. I've read 7 out of the 9 novels. And to be fair, I was getting bored. Not that the stories were getting boring, but I had read 9 books about the same characters in a row. It was just becoming monotonous to me, and I found I wasn't enjoying it. So I'm taking a break. I'm still going to try and get the other 2 done as soon as possible to get it all wrapped up and get the videos up about each Sherlock Holmes original novel by the sort of end of the month or early October. So I'm still hoping to get that done, but I've taken a break and I have been reading Prisoner of Ice and Snow by Ruth Lauren. I won this book in a Goodreads giveaway, which I was very excited about, and it came in the post and I was just like, I'll just take a break from Sherlock Holmes and read this. It's middle grade and it's about a girl called Fowler, and her sister is imprisoned for stealing a music box. And Fowler attempts to assassinate the prince in order to get sent to prison to try and break her sister out from the inside. I am enjoying the story an awful lot. For middle grade, I can't see where, like, I'm over halfway. I can't see where the plot's going. Like, normally you can predict, oh, well, this is going to happen, then they're going to get out and everything's going to be hunky-dory. This, I'm not seeing the twists and turns coming, which is good. But I am finding the writing's not really clicking with me. I don't really think there's a lot of description, and I'm having a hard time visualizing the characters and the settings, so I can find my attention drifting slightly when reading it. So the writing's not really for me, but I am really enjoying the storyline and I'm excited to get it finished in the next couple of days. Today I wanted to talk about reviewing books and how I'm not a reviewer and don't really want to be a reviewer, and how that sort of impacts my role and feelings about BookTube. Firstly, I want to quickly talk about Goodreads and their 5-star rating system. I know a lot of people have different feelings on this, like it or dislike it, and use it in loads of different ways. For me, I never rated books before I got Goodreads. I have been late to the game. I haven't even been on Goodreads a year. This is my first year on Goodreads, and prior to that I just liked books, thought they were okay. Like, I never gave them a number or a rating, and I really only do it now on Goodreads because it's there, and it is, I guess, a simple way to organise books at the end of the year to see what you really liked and what you didn't like. As I mentioned, some people have a system for rating. They mark it 1 to 20 and then correlate that to a star, or they have 5 different things and they have to be done well to earn a star and all different things, whereas I go purely on feeling. I give it a star rating based on my enjoyment of a book. I don't get technical, and obviously if it's technically good I'm going to enjoy it more, but for me it's complete feeling and I don't think about it too much. I start at 3 as neutral, 1 is a DNF, 2 is there was more negatives than positives, 3 there was bits I liked and didn't like, 4 there was more good things but a couple of bad things, and then 5 is absolutely stunning, can't find fault. So that's how I use the 5-star, and I don't look too deeply into what they represent or how technically good the book is. Tell me down below what you expect when you see a star rating, whether you expect it to be objective or subjective, and how that affects how you look at books, because I've heard other people discussing this, and until I really joined BookTube and got into like seeing reviewers and things, I assumed that everyone rated like me. And when I found out like someone else's 4 stars like is not the same, obviously it's not the same as mine, but like they got there in a completely different way. It sort of makes me look at the Goodreads ratings differently now, and I'm interested to see how you guys feel about that. When I look at what I would class a proper reviewer on booktubes or blogs or bookstagram, one that comes to mind is Cece from Problems of a Book Nerd. She's one of my favourite booktubers, and she is what I would class as a reviewer. Cece has a system. She reads loads of books for review. She marks out pages and highlights paragraphs and takes notes and really analyses the text, and then can give a full review on how good the book is as well as how much she enjoyed it. When I see all that effort that has to go into reading, I'm glad I'm not a reviewer. I don't intend to be a reviewer and don't ever really want to be. For those of you who don't know, I'm guessing everyone has guessed from the title of this channel that I am dyslexic, and reading for enjoyment can be difficult enough sometimes without having to nitpick and go through every word. I would just never enjoy reading that way, and that's not something that I ever intend to start doing. But this really puts me off on the sort of reviewing aspect of BookTube. For those of you who have been watching my channel for a while, you might have realised that I haven't done a review in a long time, whereas I used to do at least sort of 2-3 reviews a month, nearly one a week. And that has really waned because I feel like there are people out there who are reviewers, and I don't even claim to be one, but people out there who are giving much better reviews than I can give because they're actually looking into the text, whereas I'm just telling you if I enjoyed it or not and why. So I feel like my reviews don't really have much of a place or as much as a value, and I've been tending to keep just talking about the books I've been reading to wrap-ups or specific discussion videos about topics, and I'm wondering how you feel about that. Would you like me to go back to doing specific videos about specific books and reviewing them, or are you happy with just the current setup where I do a mid-month wrap-up and then an end of month wrap-up, so you get 2 wrap-ups a month, so I have more time to talk about the books, but I'm not doing full reviews because I feel like if you really want a review of a book, just to type it into the search bar and you'll get much better content than I would be able to provide. And that's really just my thoughts on the topic. I was really interested to see what you guys would think about this. As I said, this is our Sunday weekend discussion. It's meant to be completely open. Feel free to comment down below if you're a new subscriber. I would love to start a conversation for you. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to get more bookish ramblings, and feel free to follow me on all my social media. It's all linked down below. I hope you're all happy, I hope you're all healthy, and I shall hopefully see you in my next video. Goodbye.